Rory Laird, congratulations. You have just joined elite company. Simon Goodwin, Mark Rasciuto and Andrew McLeod each have 3 Malcolm Blight medals, and so do you. How does it sit?
It's pretty surreal, to be honest. I don't think it's really sunk in to be mentioned in the same sort of category as some of the, not only legends of the Adelaide Football Club, but legends of the game. I think over the next week or two, will probably sink in a little bit more, but right now, yeah, pretty surreal and a massive honour.
Might sink in at 8:40 in the morning when you've got your first radio interview on Triple M, I think.
Yeah, it might be a bit of a slow one, that one, so yeah.
Could be a bit slow. Now, you average 33 possessions a game, your best. How personally satisfying has this season been for you? And it's tricky, but how would you compare it to previous years?
Yeah, it's probably been my most consistent, I think, and actually impact on games. I've been working really close with Nathan Van Berlo and trying to take my game to a further level. Last year sort of built up a little bit in the midfield and got a field for it, and yeah, this year sort of able to branch off a little bit more, and the only thing I'd like to do is kick a few more goals, so that's probably the next step.
You're getting a taste for it. Your second half of the season, as we know, was phenomenal. You're 2-time All-Australian. Some would say you were a bit unlucky not to be picked this year.
No comment.
No comment. Well, I know there are plenty that think you were a bit unlucky. I want to take you back to round 21, your 200th game, obviously. It was also Josh Kennedy's retirement. How special was that win for you with that young group on the road?
Yeah, it was an amazing win. It was kind of a perfect scenario, really. We got the win. Josh Kennedy kicked a few, Butsy. We had a great game, and there was 50,000 there, and it was actually great for some of these young guys that haven't played in front of big crowds to get that experience. So it was amazing, and yeah, the boys got it done, and in my 200s, it was fantastic.
It was such a special week. What are you feeling about the bond that's growing between this group? We've got the senior players, you and Tex and Rory and so forth, but this younger brigade coming through. It's a great mix, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think Dawes touched on it pretty well with the whole culture. It goes beyond footy, I think, and Nixie sort of touched on it as well with the partners as a whole club, and you sort of see the development, how quick these guys have come in. See Sam Berry, your Harry Schoenbergs, Josh Rochelli's that come in early. So I think it's really well-rounded club, and I think you can see the development happening, sooner rather than later.
Can you feel the momentum building?
Yeah, definitely. I think we had actually a really consistent year, and there was games that we were in against really, top of the table opponents. So, if we can do that next year and actually total up a few things, I think we'll be, even closer to, the top half of the ladder.
Rory, one of the things that we've all learned about you over the last few years, is how much your family mean to you. Just how important are they to your success?
Nearly majority of my career to them, I dare say. I've got my mum and my dad and my stepmom, my stepdad and auntie and uncle in the room, so I was going to get to them at the thank yous, but I may as well do it now. They were going to be my last ones because they're the most important, so they all know how much I love them, and I could stand up here and talk for 10 minutes and it wouldn't even amount to the amount of respect and love I have for them, so I have everything I owe to them.
And while we're on the thank yous, I'll hand it over to you. I'm sure there's some people you'd like to thank.
Yeah. Apologies if I miss anyone. I'm doing this off the cuff. So first of all, I'd like to thank all the coaching staff, from Matthew Nix to the development coaches, to the line coaches and James Rowley and Scotty Burns, and most importantly, Nathan Van Berlo, which I have a lot of time with during the week. He lets me play my game and has helped me develop into the midfielder that I am now, and I know there's a lot more work we're going to put in to get better, but you'll help me at training, and the amount of time you invested in me personally to help me get better even after 10 or 11 years is amazing. To my teammates, I think you can see what people are saying up here, coaches and other players, how we're fitting as a group, and how we gel together, and the actual commitment and dedication to get better as a group is, second to none. And I know that we've been in games this year and it's been frustrating, but I know you can see the turn of events are coming quicker. To all the sponsors of the club and all the people that make the club work, thank you. It's a very well-run club. Really appreciate that. To my friends outside of footy, thank you for keeping me humbled and grounded. Really appreciate the support you give me away from footy and sort of get me away from what can be pretty taxing and daunting job at times. I do really appreciate that. And as I sort of touched on to my family, not only my parents in the room and my auntie and uncle, but both my nanas, my pops, my sisters, all 5 of them, all the support they give me is amazing. So I'm sorry if I've missed anyone. I don't like public talking, and if I have and I think of you, I'll definitely give you a call. So thank you.